Today I'm going to do something that I've done before but haven't done in quite a while, and that is I'm going to react, listen, and review to this new album that just came out, give you my thoughts on it and everything. It's going to be the new Ariana Grande album, which just came out just a couple of weeks ago. No, more like 1 week ago. And it's called Eternal Sunshine. So I really don't know what to think of this. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be pretty good. I think she has a pretty solid discography. The only album I could say is really not that great is Positions, and that's her latest one. So let's just see what this Eternal Sunshine is gonna be all about. So without further ado, let's get this started. The first track is Intro, and then in parentheses, The End of the World. Only a minute and a half, so it's probably not even a song. It might be like a skit or something. Let's just kick this off with the intro, Eternal Sunshine. If the sun refused to shine, baby, would I... Very solid opener. Didn't really blow me away or anything, but honestly, that could just be an entire song. Like, oh my god. The first comment on this thing says the fact that you can actually understand her clearly, which is really great, you know, considering that it's a song and you should probably be able to understand the lyrics, which is something that is kind of rare nowadays. I'm not blown away by it, but I like where this is going. The next track is just called Bye. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's like oh, okay, I understand now. So this is, I could tell immediately right off the bat that this is just this is like, makes the intro like connect with this. I love it when albums do that. Okay, so if this song is really, if I enjoy this song, then I'll definitely enjoy the first one because it like goes together perfectly. I really enjoy this chorus. That hook was actually pretty great. I would use the word great for that. Not necessarily anything that I am absolutely blown away by. Pretty solid track. This is probably something that I would come back to. Next track, Don't Want to Break Up Again. I'm also rating the lyrics along with probably love that track. That's the best one so far. Really catchy. Really catchy. And so was Bye. That Bye was catchy as well, but this was really catchy. You know, this is something I'll definitely come back to, but I can tell it's also something that if I listened to way too much, it would get redundant very quickly, which is fine. But for this being the first listen, I'm rather impressed. So far, I'm enjoying this way better than Positions, but what can I say? This is only the third track, so let's go to the fourth track, which is Saturn Returns, and it's an interlude, so... What? I don't understand. I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, it's whatever. I don't hate it. I just don't get it. Next song is the title track, Eternal Sunshine. Let's see what this album title is about. Let's see what it entails. Definitely gonna need to read the lyrics on this one, because this is probably important. Okay. Trap beat. I love that. With the headphones, like the backing vocals, like, very satisfying. But you played me like Atari? But you played me like Atari, though? Okay, it's not bad. It's just, you played me like Atari. Okay. Oh. New favorite song on the album, right here. Eternal Sunshine, title track. This is my favorite off of the album so far. What else can I say? I really like that. Wow, I like this better than Positions. For sure, yeah. Next track, Supernatural. Nothing I haven't heard from her before, but still. There it is. Like that one or what? What was I just what? I really like that one as well. Really good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. This is solid. Next track, True Story.
This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize. Give me love now, give me love. Scene while the cameras please.
I'll admit I started off not really liking that one, but I think it's pretty decent. That one went hard. That one like the instrumentals were like with the mo, like that. That was like yeah, I like that. Next track, The Boy Is Mine. All the instrumentals do now that I mention it kind of sound the same.
How can it be?
God, but the vocals are so good. I liked that track. So far, that's probably my least favorite one here because it's now kind of catching on that these instrumentals are a bit redundant. Of course, the vocals are fine. The vocals are perfect. Vocals are beautiful, actually, but I don't know. I wasn't too crazy about this one. It was still good, but nah, it's all right. Oh, next track. Yes, and I've already heard this several times before because it was released as a single, but we'll go ahead and give it a listen. I'm about to say something that it's gonna make some people angry, and I've had this opinion before I listened to it just now because I have listened to it already. You know, because like I said, it was released as a single, as you probably know. I do not like this song. I just don't really connect with it. It's just I can't even. The problem is that like if I had a reason, I'd feel a lot better saying it because then I'd have a reason. I really just don't have a reason. I just don't like this song. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb here and say this is probably gonna be my least favorite track. Check the description right now. I have my favorite and least favorites down there. I'm pretty sure this is gonna, and I typically only pick one or two to be my least favorite. So far, I'm only picking one, and it would be this one. I just don't really like this one. But the next song that comes after this one, We Can't Be Friends, which also came out as a single not too long before the album actually dropped, and I love the song. I've played it many times. So really, she released two singles, I believe, before she dropped the album. One of them I didn't like, the other one I loved. We're listening to the one that I loved. It is painful. It is actually such a great track. This is actually my favorite song on the album so far. There's only three left. But yeah, I know it might be a little bit, I don't know how angered people would get for liking the singles that came out before the album the most. But yeah, this is just a really good song. Probably top 10 of Ariana Grande's work, like in general, in total, all out of all her discography. This is probably in the top 10. This is a really good song. Next track is I Wish I Hated You. I Wish I Hated You Too. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Just two different endings you learn to repair, and I learned.
I loved that one as well. Actually, that was very calming. It was just very soft all the way through. I can just kind of feel myself go along with the rhythm. Very nice instrumental. She has very soft vocals on here. It's nice. Next track, Imperfect for You.
My boy, come take my hand. Anxious to much, but I love you like you. Imperfect for you. Messy.
Oh, damn. I actually had this thought before I saw this comment, but this person says that imperfect for you in quotes is just heavenly, which is something I thought before I even read that comment. It's the top comment. So that just goes to show we just have the same opinions about that. That imperfect for you line, just those two words, the way she says it is just God, I don't know how to describe it. That's really good. Last track, Ordinary Things. Let's get it.
We could go pop all the champagne in California. Ordinary things with you.
In the wrong place. Get out.
Okay. Went into it on the first couple of tracks a little bit skeptical, but it really turned out to pick itself up, and I'm pretty happy with it. You know, with Positions being the previous one before this. Definitely a step up from Positions. I'd say my favorite album by her is still Sweetener, but who knows, this could grow on me. This could do the opposite of that, but there is quite a few good tracks on here. There's a lot of mixed emotions in these tracks. There was a couple songs on here that I feel like had the same issue that Positions did have, which is the main reason why I didn't really like Positions all that much, and that it just seemed like generic pop music. But I really didn't get that vibe here as much as I did on Positions, because that whole thing is just, that's sprinkled all over Positions. Like, there's no saving it. But this is a pretty solid album. Is it her best work? Definitely not, but it might potentially be top three. Oh no, not top three. Well, I don't know. I think both Sweetener and Thank You Next is probably better than this, but thinking about like Yours Truly, My Everything, and Dangerous Woman, I don't really know where I'd put that. I don't really know how I'd really compare those to this. I don't know. It just feels weird to compare those with this, but I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe I don't know. I just feel like this is so new. I can't really. I just listened to it one time and it happened just now. I really can't compare it with a lot of her albums. Definitely better than Positions. I gotta give it time. I gotta give it time to settle. I gotta give it time to think about this. Reviewers like Anthony Fantano, and I'm not even a reviewer. I'm just doing this for fun right now. But reviewers like Anthony Fantano, you know, I know that he takes a couple of days, and I think he listens to the album more than once before he makes the review. So he has time to really think about it and form his opinions. I just listened to it, and I'm giving you my opinions now. I think for the most part, it was pretty solid. There was really, really great moments, and then there was okay moments. I'd say the worst song on here is definitely Yes And, but even that is somewhat listenable. It's just I just don't really like it that much. I still though I can't explain that, but I just don't really like that. So I'd say out of 10, I'm gonna do it just like Anthony Fantano. I'm feeling a light to decent 8 on this one because I am. So I really am. I am feeling an 8 on this one. You know, it's I would consider it great. I would almost give it. I almost feel like giving it a 7 just because I really need to soak it up some more. But I enjoyed myself quite a bit now within this, 30 or so minutes listening to this, enough to say I enjoyed myself an 8 out of 10. But I don't know. It could be I want to say it's a 7, but no, I think it might qualify for an 8. So that's that. I know I am a shitty reviewer, but just once again, we're just doing this for fun, okay? I was just excited to hear this, and I was gonna do it by myself, but I decided, hey, why not? That's gonna be pretty much it. See ya.